The Philadelphia experiment fits perfectly into this narrative. It suggests that the military was experimenting with forces beyond comprehension, and that the truth was buried to protect national interests. Whether or not the story is true, it resonates with those who feel excluded from the decision-making process. The allure of forbidden knowledge. There's also a romantic appeal to forbidden science, the idea that someone somewhere has unlocked secrets that defy the laws of nature. Time travel, teleportation, invisibility. These are not just scientific concepts. They are symbols of ultimate power. Believing in such possibilities allows people to imagine a world where limitations can be overcome. It's a form of escapism, but also a challenge to the status quo. If the Philadelphia experiment was real, then everything we know about physics, reality, and human potential must be reconsidered. Confirmation bias and echo chambers. Once someone believes in a conspiracy, they tend to seek out information that supports their view and ignore evidence that contradicts it. This is known as confirmation bias. In the age of the internet, this bias is amplified by echo chambers, online communities where like-minded individuals reinforce each other's beliefs. The Philadelphia experiment has found a home in these spaces. Forums, videos, and social media posts continue to circulate the story, often with new evidence or reinterpretations. The lack of official confirmation is seen not as a flaw, but as proof of a cover-up. The role of memory and storytelling. Psychologists also point to the unreliability of memory. Eyewitness accounts, especially those recalled years later, are often distorted by emotion, suggestion, and time. Carl Allen's letters, for example, were written years after the alleged event and contain numerous inconsistencies. But storytelling doesn't require precision. It requires impact. The most compelling myths are those that evoke strong emotions: fear, wonder, awe. The Philadelphia experiment does all of these. It's not just a story about a ship. It's a story about what happens when humans tamper with the unknown. Skepticism and scientific inquiry. Despite its popularity, the Philadelphia experiment has been thoroughly debunked by scientists and historians. The technologies described, electromagnetic invisibility, teleportation, time travel, are not supported by any credible evidence. The USS Eldridge's logs show no indication of unusual activity. The ship was not in Philadelphia at the time of the alleged experiment. Crew members have consistently denied any involvement in such tests. Moreover, the scientific principles cited by Allen, such as unified field theory, were misunderstood or misrepresented. Einstein's work, while revolutionary, never predicted the kind of phenomena described in the legend. Skeptics argue that the story is a fabrication, born from a mix of science fiction, paranoia, and personal delusion. But even skeptics acknowledge the power of the myth, because myths, unlike facts, are not bound by evidence. They live in imagination, and in imagination, anything is possible. Legacy of the Philadelphia experiment. Today, the Philadelphia experiment remains one of the most enduring legends of the 20th century. It has inspired countless adaptations, from novels to films to video games. It continues to be discussed, debated, and reinterpreted.